les ressorts de la croissance de demain. Frontières extérieures, le président du Parlement y a fait référence, se trouve sur le terrain actuellement 1250. Des frontières extérieures. Mais tout le monde ne sait pas que ça coûte beaucoup d'argent. À l'heure où nous sommes, nous avons payé sur la dernière période 13 milliards d'euros. La période qui est devant nous nous amènera vers un volume en dépenses de frontières. L'Union européenne d'une nouvelle ambition en matière de défense. Pourquoi est-ce qu'il faut le faire? Mais parce que nous sommes incapables de bien faire les choses si nous restons à l'état où nous sommes. Il y a en Europe 160 national, 80%. Si nous réussissions à synergétiser les marchés publics militaires, nous pourrions faire sur une année une économie entre 25 et 100 milliards d'euros. C'est pourquoi nous mettons en place un fonds européen de la défense. À devenir houleux, verra son volume être réduit de 5%. Ce n'est donc pas un massacre, mais c'est un reprofilage de cette importante partie des politiques. Forme de flexibilité où les États pourront choisir, lorsqu'il s'agit des paiements directs, dans le seul premier pilier de la politique agricole commune, ou de puiser dans les fonds du deuxième pilier qui concerne. Ces volumes réduits de 6%, mais le montant reste important. Là encore, il s'agit, au moment de la présentation des propositions législatives sélectives, de regarder nous avons adopté le cadre financier en décembre 2013, ce qui eut pour conséquence que tous les programmes d'exécution n'étaient pas prêts. Là encore, ce n'est pas une question neutre. Si nous ne pouvons pas lancer les nouvelles politiques, si telle initiative serait couronnée de succès, devront se présenter devant les électeurs européens avec un budget pluriannuel déjà ficelé. Comme les élections en démocratie sont largement vécues comme une crise de la démocratie, nous allons le faire. Enfin, tout cela m'amène à vous dire que je vais m'arrêter maintenant. Je redis ce que je vous ai dit l'année passée. En Europe, rien ne se fait sans réussir l'Europe. Nous avons besoin de beaucoup de patience et encore plus de détermination. De cette patience et de cette détermination dont ont besoin les grandes ambitions et les longs trajets. Vive Florence, vive l'Italie, vive l'Europe.
Denmark and Wales male fighters, please report to list number 3. New Zealand and Estonia, prepare.
We will now begin our morning session, Climate Change and Energy Transition. The session will be chaired by Jean-Michel Glechon, Director of the Florence School of Regulation at the EUI and Director of the Loyola de Palacio Energy Policy Program at the Robert Schuman Center.
Right, the fight is almost good to go. This is crazy, this is mental. And Big Dave, the most amazing commentator.
Can everyone
cool.
please
I
take
know
their
what you
seats
do, Big
so that
Dave
we can
is...
start? Please take your seats.
That's perfect, wasn't it? So what we'll do is you guys do the official commentary. When Caitlin does the hands up, we'll let her do her introduction. And you guys aren't doing the official commentary. I'll have a bit of banter with the troops down here. Is that cool?
Sounds superb.
Sounds superb. Ladies and gentlemen, are you up for some mental combat? Do you know what? We'll do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, mums and dads, boys and girls,
Please
people of the
seats.
world,
I'd like to
are
start
you
the
up for
session.
some mental combat? Starting shortly, I'm going to hand you over to Big Dave. Big Dave up in the window up there. Look at him. He's looking very gruesome and troublesome and very frightening. Big Dave, tell us about the day. Tell the folk who've just arrived about the rules and some information, because I know nothing.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of IMCF World Championship here in lovely sunny Scotland. It's a lie, don't believe it. So today we're going to be starting off with a 1v1 long swords. This should be the first time I believe we're doing it 4 at a time. So get ready for some very hectic commentating as we try and keep you up to date with all the things we can see. I know, it's going to be pretty hard, but I'll do my best.
Should I have like a big flag that I wave when I want you to be quiet?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
a big
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah, I'll find something.
So fighting's already commencing on list 2 between Denmark and Wales. No dragon. And list 1, we have female fight starting there. New Zealand and South Africa. And list 3, America and, I want to say Denmark. As I say, I'm an ignorant savage, so I will probably get your flags wrong every now and again. But do bear with me. And let's go. We have Luxembourg and Sweden. What can I say? There's furious fighting going on all over the place here. You'll see a very different style of combat today from the pole arms we had yesterday. Long swords has been recorded very well down through the times.
Good morning, everybody. Dale Walter from USA is joining my buddy Dave up here in the announcing.
Now I definitely need a flag to get you guys to shut up.
Definitely.
You're in trouble now, Caitlin.
Just so you gentlemen know, this is list number 1, number 2, 3, and 4.
Changed it.
That's good. We got it. What would that be in the metric system? All right, we're waiting to get some fighting going here. Got the United States and Austria in arena number 4. Looks like we've got Wales and Denmark.
I also like to pay close attention to marshals who are in the list. You might notice that they're not in armour. All they have is a nice yellow jacket and a stick. Now we've actually told them all that these are magic sticks which will protect them from the swords. So don't tell them otherwise. Unless you're Martin and you've got a magic mustache as well.
That's right, magic mustache protect you. Especially with the amount of wax he put on that this morning. It was at least 2 pounds. We thought he was making a candle at first. We got some good action going over here. We got Luxembourg.
The Men of Stone.
Referee Igor stops the fight after the first minute. Martin gets him going over here. We've got New Zealand and South Africa. That's
Lady Bees can perform just as well as she did yesterday.
And in Arena 3, we have Denmark and Finland.
Gotta say, list 4 of America and Denmark are very confusing tablets. Somebody get a different colour in there.
And in the far side for the United States, that is Jake Omer fighting over there. He loves it when I do that for him. And we got round 1 in the women's done over here. Martin talking with Dana.
And list 3 we still have Wales and Denmark.
Nice parry or post action by our American Jake Omer against the Austrian. That's the end of round one.
So once again, over the rules, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first day here, in the 1v1, it's a point-based system. So what we're actually looking for is not to body slam your opponent to the ground, we're looking for skill and technique. So you actually have to make connection, or a doff blow, as we like to say, to make it actually count. Have to actually ring your bell. Can't just be wee tippy-tappy. So once again, no thrusting is allowed. This is mainly so, you know, we don't kill people. No folding the knees or arms the wrong way, no attacking the groin, attacking the feet, the back of the neck, straight down the spine. But pretty much everything else is good.
That's true. And you can punch and you can kick. However, in this form, you cannot grapple. That is against the rules. You can also half sword, and you can strike the opponent with the butt end of the sword, and that does count for 1 point.
In list number 1, Poland and England female fighters, please report to the list. Poland and England female fighters, please report to list number 1. Belgium and Austria, prepare. In list number 3, New Zealand and Estonia male fighters, please report to the list. New Zealand and Estonia male fighters, please report to list number 3. Chile and Ukraine, prepare.
Referee Igor is checking the scores here in our Luxembourg and Sweden fight.
I think we'll call this the fast and furious rounds. So much is going on.
Very difficult to keep track of 4 arenas at once, but we've got a lot of fights to get through, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up later will be the 5v5 pool stage. We're going to see all the countries put 5 fighters out there and have them go at it. Now, this is the fast and furious portion of the show, isn't it, Dave?
Very, very. So if you think about it, this is a meat and potato of basically the tournament. The 5v5s is what built the sport and what we all love. One other thing you actually like to do is headbutt, or as we like to call it, malky.
Yeah, and here we've got a score, a winner.
In list number 2, Scotland and Spain male fighters, please report to the list. Scotland and Spain fighters, please report to list number 2. Poland and Australia, prepare. In list number 4, Thailand and England male fighters, please report to the list. Thailand and England male fighters, please report to list number 4. Canada and South Africa, prepare.
Oh, we just scored wins for Luxembourg and the United States. Now, I think it's interesting that we have a Thai fighter.
New Zealand male fighter, please report to list number 3. New Zealand male fighter to list number 3. This is your second call. You have 1 minute.
Yeah, no, we have a Thai fighter. He'll be going up against an X-Wing. Luke, I am your father.
No, you're not. You're Uncle Jed.
Hey, it happened in a galaxy far away a long, long ago, so...
Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi only lives half an hour from here.
Well, there you go. There's our tie-in.
As does Wedge.
We've got in Arena 4, it appears to be our fighter from Thailand against England.
And in list 2 we have...
In list number 3.
Oh, and we get a win.
Chile and Ukraine male fighters, please report to the list. Chile and Ukraine fighters, please report to list number 3. Lithuania and Denmark, prepare.
And in list 2 we have Scotland.
And Estonia wins their first fight because the New Zealand fighter overslept.
His name is Chris, folks, and he is from Glasgow, so he knows how to handle a chip. This is his first time out in the arena in 1v1s, so cheer him on, folks!
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, he's representing your country of Scotland!
Scotland's champion in langsverd!
Okay, look, I know it's early, but if they're awake and we're awake, we gotta see if you're awake too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a cheer for your Scottish fighter!
That wasn't too bad, but you can definitely do better. Come on now! 1, 2, 3, Chris! And we have England and Poland on list 1.
That, I believe, is the women's fighting, Dave.
Yes. And we have England and TIE Fighter on list 4.
In list number 3, Chile, please report to the list. The male fighter from Chile, please report to list number 3. This is your second call. You have 1 minute.
Is it Chile?
Down there on the field, did the temperature drop?
You definitely need a white flag or something. Flare gun.
And on the far side, we have England and Thailand going at it. The sole representative from Thailand. Ooh, taking some big pommel strikes there from the English fighter. And it's a stop fight. Called by our referee, Jack.
There's a very stylish hat we see at list 1. Nice little green hat with some feathers in it from the Polish team.
We'll be doing fighting and style commentary.
Oh yes. And don't but Marshall's looks so pretty.
Appears we have a result between England and Poland. Head Marshal Mish bringing them together.
Hog time, of course.
Big hug, big hug.
And the winner is
In
Poland!
In list number 3, Lithuania and Denmark, please report to the list. List number 3, Lithuania and Denmark, please report to the list. Wales and New Zealand, prepare.
And we're about to kick off again in list 2 with Scotland and
Spain.
Espanol.
And in the far side, in ring 3, we have Denmark and someone. Lithuania. Lithuania and Denmark in ring 3.
In list number 1, Belgium and Austria, female fighters, please report to the list. Belgium and Austria,
List
female
4,
fighters,
England
please
and
report to
Thailand.
list
Going at it
number
hard
1.
again. Lots of pommel strikes going on here.
Ireland and Australia, prepare.
I want to talk about the fighting. Let's do Scotland and Spain are at it again.
They're going at it heavy over Scotland and Spain. And in the far ring, we have England and Thailand. Thailand doing some serious pommel strikes versus leg strikes from the English fighter.
Somebody's been working on those strikes.
I don't think I would stand there and let that happen, but then again, you know, that might be their strategy.
Points with the legs.
Dave, a really bad strategy in this sport is to block the sword with your body.
But it worked so well for us. Hence how we speak good.
And in ring 2, we have Austria and Germany, I believe. I'm sorry, no, Belgium. And in ring 4, looks like we have a result between Thailand and England. Jack checking the scores, making sure everything is proper. Now, if you're wondering how this is scored, each arena has 4 separate counters. 2 watch one fighter, 2 watch the other fighter. And they have a clicker in their hands, and they click every time they see a blow that lands in appropriate area and with appropriate force. At the end, they'll check with their marshal, they'll compare scores, and a winner will be declared. And in this bout, it is England. Very resplendent armor on the fighter from Thailand. Let's get a big round of applause. He's the only representative from Thailand.
Thank you for coming. And we have helmets off in list 2, so we have a decision.
Gentlemen, does this work for you? In list number 4, Canada and South Africa, please report to the list. Canada and South Africa, male fighters, please report to list number 4. France and Austria, prepare.
See, that worked. And the winner is, in list 2, Spain.
Spain.
Well done, Spain. And a big shout out to your fighter, Chris. Was that it? Really? Yay!
In list number 2, Poland and Australia, please report to the list. Poland and Australia, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Italy and Sweden, prepare.
And in list 4, we've got a bout starting out between South Africa and Canada. Probably the 2 countries that are farthest apart in this competition. Canada being up by the Arctic Circle in the North American continent, and South Africa being in the southern part of Africa, hence the name.
I'm just watching the marshals getting the maps out. Put a judgment on that one.
I really like the Canadian tabards, Dave. They're very attractive with the maple leaf design worked into that in a sort of historical design, but still incorporating the maple leaf.
Yes, we're saying that it was just really well thought out, well designed. Keeping the medieval, but bringing in that new idea of the maple flag. Very clean.
Have you ever seen Canadian money, Dave? Canadian money on the front has the Queen. On the back, it has a beaver. That's all I'm saying about that.
Sounds about right. Poland and Australia, list 2. Oh, really hammering them against the list now. I've seen some top-notch fighting here, guys.
They're really going at it.
Oh, yeah.
Australia delivering those pommel strikes.
Just saw that sword bend right around his helmet. That's what we call going for your points.
And in the far field, in list number 3, we have a winner. And that is somebody. Lithuania. Lithuania takes the victory over Denmark.
In list number 3, Wales and New Zealand, please report to the list. Wales and New Zealand male fighters, please report to list number 3. Belgium and Ireland, prepare.
Caitlin, just because someone's a little stout, it's not nice to call them whales.
Traditional Welsh mating sing.
You know, when I was in Australia, I asked a group of Australians, what does that mean? And no one could tell me. Just one of the Australians like, we don't know. We just do it. We're told to do it when we're kids.
It sounds awesome. So we'll keep it going.
So sort of... Yeah.
That is true.
Well, there's sort
and
of...
also, we have no idea what that means.
Dave, let's do an experiment. They're sort of like Pavlov's dogs. Watch this. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Just like Pavlov's dogs.
Oh, Aussie. Aussie. Aussie.
Aussie?
Aussie, Aussie. Aussie Osborne? No. Have a long
It's
List number 1. Ireland and Australia, female fighters, please report to the list. Ireland and Australia, female fighters, please report to list number 1. In list number 3, Belgium and Ireland, male fighters, please report to the list. Belgium and Ireland, male fighters, please report to list number 3.
And list 4, it was a big tumble there from a Canadian fighter. He's back up on his feet, he's ready to go.
It could have been a sudden gust of gravity. And the fight's back on. South Africa and Canada in list 4.
And list 1, we have the gold medalist from last year from Ireland. And Poland takes the victory against Australia.
Polska taking the victory.
Last one, Ireland and Australia.
In list number 2, Italy and Sweden, please report to the list. Male fighters from Italy and Sweden, please report to list number 2. Luxembourg and Scotland, prepare.
Some very technical fighting going on in list 1 here. But what do you expect from the previous world champion?
Good round there between Australia and Ireland. We have Italy and Sweden being given last-minute instructions from their referee Igor in Arena 2. And we have Ireland and Belgium in Arena 3.
In list number 4, France and Austria, male fighters, please report to the list. France and Austria, male fighters, please report to list number 4. USA and Thailand, prepare.
A good fight going on down here between Italy and Sweden. In list number 2, we got Australia and Ireland in list number 1. We've got Belgium and Ireland in list number 3. And we have France and Austria coming to list number 4.
Some ferocious fighting going on in both his front 2 lists. A bit of grappling on the 3rd list there, which he's just put a stop to. As we're not here to wrestle, we're here to see skill and points.
Dave, I thought it was all about the hugging.
We've just stopped the hugging. We're getting a reputation.
And time expires in both the first 2 lists. Little limp there from the Australian fighter.
List 4, we have France and Austria. Decision in list 1. Winners are
your winner,
Ireland.
In list number 1, USA and Sweden, female fighters from USA and Sweden, please report to the list. USA and Sweden female fighters, please report to list number 1. Quebec and Italy, prepare.
So coming to list number 1 is the first time we're going to see our American fighter, Kyla the Machine Heiser. This girl, Dave, does pull-ups in her full suit of armor.
That's a special kind of special.
So in arena number 1, with the American Kyla the Machine Heiser versus Sweden.
Bit of a lull all round here. USA and
Kyla's capable of throwing an amazing number of blows. She has more strength than any female fighter I have ever seen. Throwing those pommel strikes.
In list number 3.
really going for both his fighters here. Come on, folks, cheer them on.
In list number 3, Estonia and Lithuania, male fighters, please report to the list.
And in the far list we have...
Estonia and Lithuania, male fighters, please report to list number 3. Chile and Ireland, prepare.
A vicious fight over here in list number 1.
Absolutely epic here. I would not like to be counting the points this one.
And Martin stops the fight after round 1. And we have a winner. Igor, Italy takes the round, takes the bout.
Well done, Italy.
And they win the new car.
Right,
and a washer and dryer.
Information on the grounds, if we can have 3 vehicles removed, please. Please listen out for these vehicle registration numbers. The first vehicle is KK17RSZ. Please remove your vehicle. KK17RSZ. The second vehicle is BP57HCD. BP57HCD. Please remove your vehicle. And finally, vehicle registration number BF18NFH. That's BF18NFH. If any of those 3 vehicles are yours, please return to your car and move it as quickly as possible. Once again, KK17RSZ, BP57HCD, and BF18NFH. Shortly, throughout the commentary, we're going to be having a bit of a flavour of what's going on down here. But for the moment, I'll pass you back to Big Dave in the commentary area. Thank you.
In list number 2, Luxembourg and Scotland male fighters, please report to the list. Luxembourg and Scotland male fighters, please report to list number 2. Argentina and Germany, prepare.
Hey, Greg, is the audience having a good time down there?
The audience are having a great time. In fact, let's ask the audience, so far, are you enjoying what you're seeing? It's going to get better, it's going to get more intense, it's going to be crazy. Remember, if you're on Facebook as well, we're going to be doing some live videos throughout the day. If you like and share them, you've got a chance of winning a family pass for Saturday and for Sunday. So once again, if you're on Facebook, keep an eye on what's going on, because we're going to be asking you to share and like videos for a chance to win a family pass for Saturday and Sunday. And of course, throughout the day, in amongst the commentary, we're going to be speaking to some of the punters who are arriving here in Scone for 2 and 3 days of incredible entertainment. Dave, back to you.
All right, thanks, Greg. Again, we've got Kyla from the United States teeing off against Sweden. A lot of blows being thrown out there.
What a gentle way to put it, teeing off. How about getting stuck in like a mad machine?
Well, teeing off would be hitting something with a club very hard, so it's about the same idea.
We do apologize for creating golf.
Golf, or as I refer to it, how to mess up a nice walk.
Yeah, Winston Churchill said the same thing. But he wasn't as cool as you. Let's do, we have Luxembourg and Scotland. So, Laurent versus Chris. Man of Stone.
Laurent out there from Luxembourg, sizing up his Scottish opponent. I love his helmet. It looks like he pulled a hat down too far.
Yes. We cannot argue for results. Since again, he's actually done very, very well for himself.
Yeah, he certainly has. Every year, he's a definite contender.
In every category, going for every day.
Well, he's not fighting any of the women's events, though, so not every category.
Well, we were talking about an operation.
Well, as long as he identifies.
Yes.
Yeah, that's,
Well, we can't assume his gender. You know?
that's true. That would be wrong of us.
Yes, it would.
And we certainly wouldn't want to do anything wrong.
Or offensive.
We've got a result in 4. We've got Austria and France. And your winner, Austria.
In list number 4, USA
Henrik
and
looking delighted
Thailand,
there.
please report to the list. USA and Thailand male fighters, please report to list number 4. Norway and China, prepare.
moving to list 4, we have our TIE fighter and our American, Jake Omer! He pays me to do that, ladies and gentlemen.
He doesn't pay me. And I didn't see because the flag was in the air.
No, that was Sweden took that one.
In list number 1, Quebec and Italy, female fighters, please report
Scotland
to the list.
and Luxembourg.
Quebec and Italy, female fighters, please report to list number 1. South Africa and England, prepare.
Scotland and Luxembourg still going at it down here in arena number 2, under the watchful eye of Igor from Quebec, one of our veteran marshals on the field.
In list number 3, Chile and Ireland, male fighters, please report to the list. Chile and Ireland, male fighters, please report to list number 3. Ukraine and Belgium, prepare.
Oh, big kick to Chris chest there. He comes right back in, answering away. A nice backhand to Lorentz, shiny, shiny do.
And in arena 1, we have France and Italy in the women's category. And in the far, we're in 4. We have our American fighter, Jake Omer, squaring off against the sole representative from Thailand. Ooh, Jake hits him and staggers him. Jake is able to throw an amazing number of blows.
Left and right.
We're hacking away down here, France and Italy.
It's a chop shop down here. And we have an announcement on list 2. And the winner is Luxembourg.
All right, takes the victory.
Big shout out for Chris.
In list number 2, Argentina and Germany, male fighters, please report to the list. Argentina and Germany, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Spain and Italy, prepare. Medic to the list, please. Medic to list number 4. Medic to list number 4, please.
And a big shout out for Christopher, away from Glasgow. Really? That's all you get for Glasgow?
Chile, male fighter, please report to list number 3. This is your second call. You have 1 minute.
I will say, Dave, that was a pretty underwhelming response for Glasgow.
Yeah, I don't think the West Coast would be enjoying that one. Good morning, my king. The king has risen and his good lady from his bed. Battle make amends.
All right, here we go. We have
Germany and
Argentina.
The big German powering away in here.
Oh, it appears we have an injury in the far arena. Our fighter from Thailand is being attended to.
That is a huge German.
They make them big there, Dave. They have a factory. I think it's sponsored by either Mercedes or BMW, but I'm not really sure.
Oh, yes, I can hear the Germans. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In list number 3, Ukraine and Belgium, male fighters, please report to the list. Ukraine and Belgium, male fighters, please report to list number 3. Wales and Estonia, prepare.
And in list 3, we just had a victory for Ireland.
Give it up for Ireland, folks. Come on. I think they travelled the shortest distance.
So down here on the ground, guys, we've got loads and loads of fun. Everyone having a good time in the stands? You're enjoying the fight, and give us a wee cheer in the stands, a wee cheer in the stands. Oh, it's all happening. Can I remind you that if you're online, please tell your friends and family over the next couple of days. We're giving away a couple of family passes. Keep an eye on Facebook. Tell your friends and family to like and share the videos for your chance of winning a family pass for Saturday and Sunday. Do you know what? If you're a spectator, I can ask everyone once again, please give all of our fighters at the International Medieval Combat Federation World Championships, come on, give them a cheer! Back to you, Big Dave.
Cheers, Dag.
Well, that's right, Greg. And the thing is that the action only intensifies over the days. Today we'll be holding 5s. Tomorrow we'll have 5s and 10s and preliminary rounds of 16s. And then on Sunday we'll have all the finals, all the top fighters on this planet, and possibly other ones as well.
In list number 1, South Africa and England female fighters, please report to the list. South Africa and England female fighters, please report to list number 1. New Zealand and Poland, prepare.
And coming to the arena in list 1, women's fighter from South Africa and England.
I see Lord Blackadder is attending the list to see what's going on.
Oh, and it looks like our fighter from Thailand has been checked out by medical staff, and he's back in, and he's throwing a lot of blows out there against the American Jacob Omer.
Yeah, he is not messing about. He's come back with a fire in his belly and danger in his eyes.
And steel in his hand. Oh, the German is pommel striking the daylights out of the poor Argentinian.
Now, where was he to help us set this list up? He could have put those pegs in with one hit. And the talent fire is starting to really struggle here, so cheer him on, folks! And eager splitting up the fight. So we're here for a good sword fight, not wrestling. That comes later. And this one we have England and South Africa.
And in list 4, referee Jack is checking the scores between the United States and Thailand. We have 2 women over here between South Africa and England. South African seems to have the height advantage. And our winner in Arena 4 from the United States, Jake Omer.
Is that £1 or £5 you get every time you say that?
Yeah, he's getting it. We have a tab. He'll pay it off later.
Jake, I'm much cheaper.
That's what everyone says about you, Dave.
Cheap and cheerful. Gotta make yourself accessible.
Hey, it's okay to be cheap as long as you're not easy. Or is that the other way around?
In list number 4, Norway and China male fighters, please report to the list. Norway and China, male fighters, please report to list number 4. England and France, prepare.
This will be China's debut at the IMCF, the first time a Chinese team has taken the field. Let's give them a big round of applause.
And for China! Welcome to the family.
So we have China versus Norway
In
for their
list
very
number
first fight.
2, Spain and Italy, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Spain and Italy, please report to list number 2. Sweden and Scotland, prepare. In list number 3, Wales and Estonia, male fighters, please report to the list. Wales and Estonia, male fighters, please report to list number 3. Ukraine and Ireland, prepare.
And the Chinese men are coming out with a great bit of fury.
It's almost like he has fists of fury, Dave.
Many fists. On this one we have England and South Africa. Once again sporting a big Pembroke helmet.
And Italy and España fighting in round ring number 2.
Norway and China trading blows.
That's round 1. China has completed their first round. Let's give them a big round of applause.
First round, many to come. Many, many, many. Oh, some furious fighting going on in list 2 here. Italy and Spain. Oh, very good fighters here. And we have a winner in list 1. The winner is South Africa.
South Africa.
In list number 1, New Zealand and Poland, female fighters, please report to the list. New Zealand and Poland, female fighters, please report to list number 1. Belgium and Ukraine, prepare.
And we have Wales and gonna go with Estonia. And there we can see the mystical Maori flag.
That's correct. The fighter from New Zealand, Dana, has heritage both from New Zealand and the Maori people of New Zealand, so she flies both flags.
And list 2, some very fast blows coming from both fighters here.
Got a good fight going on around in ring 3. I believe that is Wales and Estonia. But it might also be Lithuania and Estonia. But there's a Welsh flag. We're confused. .com. You can replay our commentary by going to www.announcersmakeupweirdstuff.com.
Oh, we changed it. I thought it was announcers don't know squat.com.
Announcers don't know squat.
In list number 4, England and France male fighters, please report to the list. England and France male fighters, please report to list number 4. Austria and Thailand, prepare.
Spain takes a very fast fight.
In list number 2, Sweden and Scotland male fighters, please report to the list. Sweden and Scotland male fighters, please report to list number 2. Poland and Germany, prepare.
And in ring 4, we have France and Germany. It's already going brutality out there. I'm sorry, France and England. I said Germany, I was thinking England.
Same difference. Both the French and the English fighter really good at it up in list 4.
Oh, some vicious pommel strikes from the English fighter. Driving the French fighter down, the referee Jack says that is an inactive clinch. We want to see fighting, not hugging. Hugging comes later at the pub.
Some big blows coming from English fighter there. And into the list.
Oh, and more pommel strikes from the English fighter. And again, Jack cautions them. We want to see a sword fight.
In list number 3, Ukraine and Ireland male fighters, please report to the list. Ukraine and Ireland male fighters, please report to list number 3. Estonia and Denmark, prepare. In list number 1, Belgium and Ukraine female fighters, please report to the list. Belgium and Ukraine female fighters, please report to list number 1. Ireland and Sweden, prepare.
And list 2, Scotland versus Sweden. Cheer 'em on, folks! First time here for IMCF. Wouldn't be the first time relationships were going this way.
List 2 seems to be a pushing match.
And a punching match. Don't give you any points, but we do like to see it.
They're throwing hands out there, folks.
Nice backhand from Chris. Uncharted territory. Agree. No flag, no country.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to sign off here. I'm going to turn the microphone over to the capable hands of Dave, because I need to come down and take over Arena 4 and relieve the marshal there, who's been working very hard. Give him a break. If Benoit's out there, Benoit, we could get you up to the booth. That'd be great. Greg, how's everything going down there on the floor?
We're going to start again with Scotland fighting in list 2. Well, the Scottish and Swedish fighter are really giving it our all. Come on, cheer them on, folks.
In list number 4, Austria and Thailand, male fighters, please report to the list. Austria and Thailand, male fighters, please report to list number 4. Canada and China, prepare.
Some big blows coming in list 2 here.
And hello, now it's Benoit from Montreal, Quebec, on the microphone. So Dave, where are we now?
Scotland.
Scotland against Sweden in list number 2, and Belgium versus France in list number 1. Oh, sorry, it's Ukraine. Blue and yellow getting confused against Belgium.
Don't worry, we've been getting confused all morning, and I'm sure we'll continue being confused from the rest of the tournament.
Unless we get a lot more coffee out here.
If anyone wants to send food parcels or coffee up to the window, I might lower down my long, silky locks.
All right, so for Belgium, it's Julie fighting the Ukraine fighter, which sadly I don't know the name of. Doing a great job. Damn, that fight's exciting. Julie being really aggressive, stuff up. Oh,
Nice.
that was too nice. It's in the end of that round while the Ukrainian fighter swords got stuck.
In the helmet.
That's always fun.
And we have decision in list 2.
Will it be Scotland or Sweden? It's the SS fight. Scotland and Sweden.
Probably not confusing, but still I have to get it to
And in list number 3, we have, it's Ireland versus Ukraine.
Winner is
Scotland! Way to go, Chris.
Chris's first victory here at the IMCF.
Now,
In list number
Ireland
2,
versus Ukraine. Ukraine being really aggressive, pushing him in the corner.
In list number 2, Poland and Germany, male fighters.
Just
please
studying each
report to
other,
the
taking their
list.
time.
Poland
Oh, attack and
and
miss.
Germany, male fighters, please report to list
And
number 2.
around.
Australia and Argentina, prepare.
We're waiting for an answer in the fight between Belgium and Ukraine. And the winner is Julie from Belgium.
Well done, Belgium.
Very well done, because that competitor And Ukrainian competitor is an amazing fighter. Julie seemed to have improved a lot in the last year. She's a lot more aggressive than she was before.
In list number 1, Ireland and Sweden.
List number,
Female
oh,
fighters,
list number
please
2.
report
The
to
big
the
German
list.
versus Poland.
Ireland and Sweden, female fighters.
And
please
list number
report to
4,
list
we have
number 1.
is that Thailand with a big armor like that. Yeah, that's Thailand against Austria, I guess. And there's the list. All right, Poland versus Germany. Hard attack missed by the Polish attack. And, oh, already close by. Big hits on both sides. Oh. Big hit on the back. Oh, the Polish fighter is in the ground. That's loose sand has become an enemy to a lot of fighters. Because when you fall like that, it counts as a takedown. It's 1 point. Oh, we got Lara getting ready to fight Sweden in list number 1.
Previous world champion.
Will she keep her fight?
Here we Jeremy showing the support. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful attack by the Polish. Wow. That was technique if I ever saw it.
Oh,
nice shot,
vicious
nice shot.
strikes.
Oh,
Boom.
nice shot.
Boom.
Damn, that guy can... He's getting in close on the German, which is usually the German tactic, and punishing him.
And squashing you, putting you in the ground like a tent peg.
Oh, if I remember well, it's 6th grade. He used to fight for New Zealand. I think that fights for Sweden now. It's a good fight here.
Great fights from both lists here. All 3 lists.
I don't know which one to commentate. It's too much fun. It's too much to watch.
Too much.
Okay, and the first round for the German versus the Polish. I'm looking at Lawrence against Sweden in red number... Yeah, blue number 1. Somebody retarded to do number 1. There's been a spell. In list number 1, nice shot to the leg by the Swedish fighter. Back and forth between those two. It's hard to tell who's winning this one. It seems to be very tight. It's back and forth. Lara backing up. A nice shot on the shoulder by Lara to close it.
Great finish. Great finish from both fighters.
They're very intense, those two fighters. Swedish fighter is quite surprising. Lara's doing a naturally amazing job as well. But I don't know who won that round.
Yeah, that's it. It's way too close to count.
And the German versus in list 2 is just about to start again.
Oh, good.
Oh, we have Thailand versus Austria there. The Thai fighter going at it. When I say Thai fighter, I just want to go wow every time.
It's going to become a theme, I think. Thank you, Dale.
Shot to the leg, shot to the leg. Oh, he's getting nailed there.
Oh, there we go. List 2. Germany versus Poland.
Round 2 for that. And Ukraine won against Ireland in list number 3. And
Here we
completely
go.
missed that fight.
Oh, fast. So fast coming in here. This Polish fighter's coming in with an aggression not seen since back.
Oh, now he's blocking everything the German's throwing at him.
Oh,
Almost nothing
shit.
left. Oh, nice shot by the German.
Yep.
Answered back.
trying his best to use his mass to try and cut it down.
In list number 1. Oh, Lara's in a bad position. Punch to the face. Blocking. They're trying pummel. Nice shot to the head, shot to the head, shot to the leg. My God.
And Denmark, male fighters, please report to list number 3. Lithuania and Wales, prepare.
Oh, and some epic shots going on here. All these lists. Big
Nice
kick.
kick. Shot to the head.
Boom.
So we have the Polish fighter, I think, dominating this round. Oh, nice shot to the shoulder.
Wow.
Shot to the head. A bit weak. That wouldn't count. He's stuck in a corner. German
Oh,
trying to use his weight on him. Working good.
Oh, he's gonna get
Almost
it.
shot.
One.
Nice.
One, one.
Sadly, with one end doesn't count. Stop fight. And of round 2. Here we have a winner.
Oh,
Lara's
some
attacking
big hits
hard.
coming.
Big hits on list 1.
Oh, it's just a sarcasm going on here.
Stop for the fight for round 2. Okay, we'll see in list 1 and list 2 we have a winner. List 4, same thing since they just finished the second round. We have the Estonian fighters stepping in versus Denmark in list 3. There's too many lists. We keep talking and switching without saying to which one we switch. So people, we say big hits, look at them all. They're all hitting each other quite big.
I'm going to say it's your fault for not being here. But if you are here, welcome. That was to my feet, obviously.
Oh, or here physically as well, you're welcome. Oh, I think the American...
Decision in 2?
Oh, decision in list number 2. Who won this one? That's a tight one. I wouldn't know. From here, I don't know who win. It is Sigrid. Sigrid versus Laura. That's going to be a very tight fight.
The winner is...
Laura wins.
Right.
That was a tight fight.
Poland wins in
And
list 2.
Poland in list 2. Wow.
What an epic fight that was, folks.
2 epic fights right there. So tight. So
In
beautiful
list
fight.
number
And we
one.
have, all right, we have Estonia versus Denmark in list number 3.
In list
They're getting
number
closer.
1,
Denmark just got 2 quick shot in.
USA, female fighters,
Doing
please
good.
report to the list.
Hitting it
Australia
again.
and USA, female fighters, please report to list number 1. Italy and Canada, prepare.
Nice shot
In
again.
list
Shot to the head.
2,
Damn, they're just
Australia
exchanging
and
shots.
Argentina, male fighters, please report to the list. Australia and Argentina, male fighters, please report to list number 2.
Not going to go in there putting
In
pressure on the guy
list
trying to
number
get
4,
pummels on list number 3.
Canada and China, male fighters, please report to the list. Canada and China, male
Separating
fighters,
them up
please
to their
report
corner.
to list number
And up.
4.
First round of
South
the game.
Africa and Norway, prepare.
All right, in list number 1, it's getting ready for Australia versus USA.
And in list 3 we have China!
And
Second fight.
List number 2, we have Australia versus Argentina.
China and Canada.
China and Canada. So, first thing they will do is exchange politeness. If it was Japan, it would just say, sorry, gomenasai, sorry, gomenasai. What? It's not the case. There will be no tap on the shoulder this year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check Canada versus Japan in the 5 versus 5 from last year. Oh, and we have the fight. This is going to be a fight of
USA and
USA versus Australia in round and list number 1. And it's one of those, why play with defense when we can just whack each other?
Here's my face. Give it a kiss.
Again, it leg, leg, try to go up, blocked, leg.
And
Oh, on the floor for a ball. Big takedown. What's bad with a takedown? If you don't know, it's with a 35 kilo armor, trying to stand up, get up, takes a lot of energy. While the other guy just there, taking his sweet time, having a cup of tea, looking good for the camera. Oh, so in list number 2, Argentina against Australia. Just
Looks quite a bit of Aussie.
oh,
Aussie. Oi. There you
oh,
go.
China being pummeled in the puddle there. They make much. They're not powerful enough, but they're annoying for the Chinese fight.
Yeah, does still ring your bells. In list 4, we have China and Canada. Really going at it here. And a clinch against the list, and Dale is
Just looking. Are they doing something? Stop fight in list number 2. It was a back and forth fight of just smacking each other in list number 2.
We love it.
By the way, this is not a criticism. This is something we like to see. Hit him, come on.
As many times as possible.
That's many times, repeatedly. Oh, I think the longsword of the Australians broken, so they're looking for a new longsword. All right, so Canada is just taking a quick, Canada and China is taking a quick break, and Argentina against Australia, he's got a new sword, I believe, so we're gonna carry on. We got the American versus Australia, the lady fighters, And they're just as aggressive as man in this one. You just want to smack each other silly.
And it's such a shame that Scotland doesn't have a female fighter just yet. Because we know our women are mental. So
I tend to agree with that part. So American going in, attacking low, but 2 shots to the head by the Australian. Back and forth again. No defense on both sides almost. Just whacking each other crazy. Oh, nice shot to the body, but answered. No, not answered, but pushed to the side. Pushing on the fence. Nice bomb. Oh, this one was nice.
Boom.
Almost down. Nice shot to the shoulder. She's blocking the arm, preventing the Australian from striking. Australian lost one arm, so boom, shot to the head, to the leg. That's a nice fight there. Pushing, block, attack. Oh, nice, 2 nice shots to the head. But nice hits to the leg to reply by the American. Try to push her against the fence. Both are in the fence waiting. So
knee
to the belly.
That's it. Oh, headbutts. We love the headbutts.
You Glaswegian or something?
Well, pardon me. Or we would say the Malky.
Enlist number 3.
So hit the leg, hit to the face, to the head, to the head, to the leg, to the face. We can repeat that all day.
And Wales, male fighters.
Stop the fight, Bjorn, stop the fight. And a round 2. Nice little tap on the head, doesn't count for points.
Greg, if you're down there, go and have a look at some of these female fighters. They're absolutely epic.
They're mental.
Greg, if you're kicking them out somewhere.
David, Benoit, thank you. Just a very quick announcement for anyone concerned. This is very important. We have 2 vehicles that need to be removed immediately. If you are the owner of a silver Mercedes, registration plate BP57HCD, please remove your vehicle as soon as possible. Registration plate BP57HCD, silver Mercedes, please remove it as soon as possible. Second vehicle, BF18NFH, please remove your vehicle as soon as possible. That's a black Mercedes BF18NFH. Please remove your vehicle as soon as possible. Please remember, keep an eye on Facebook. We're giving away those family passes. Like and share the videos. And I will pass you back to Big Dave and Benoit for the commentary. But we will be alternating and finding out what's going down here with the audience, having a bit of fun and listening to how you are enjoying your day. So 2 vehicles, silver Merc and a black Merc. Get back to them and remove them as soon as possible, please. Dave and Benoit, back to you.
Thank you, Greg.
Enlist number 4, South Africa and Norway, male fighters. Please report to the list. South Africa and Norway, male fighters. Please report to list number 4. USA and England, prepare.
Greg, I do have a mission for you at some point. As Scotland does not have a female fighter just now, I'm going to cite your task to find us one from the crowd.
So just so we know, we're back. And in list number 1, they're in, what, round 3 now? The American and the Australian. Championship rounds. And they're just hitting each other silly again. The Americans taking a great advantage. The Australians not answering to those leg shots. She's just completely out tired.
Oh, yeah, just chopping away here.
Oh,
give me some wood.
I think the American got the advantage on that one. Endurance is winning. And the same thing, in list number 2, we got the Australian versus the Argentinian. And they're just bubbling each other away.
These ladies are just going at it.
We have 2 lists where the Australian are just going nuts.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely
Australia's not even fighting anymore in list number 1. Good, 3 shots and not answered. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if she thought the fight was over. And she's dead, the poor girl.
She did get a nice kiss on her helmet. That was very sweet. Oh, and the Argentina fighter is down in list 2. She'll be fine.
Medic in list 2, medic in list 2, please.
Medics to list number 2, please. Medics to list number 2.
And last three we have Wales. As I've always said, I think the Welsh have the best flag out of all of us because we have a dragon. We've all got lines, and they've got a dragon. How awesome is that?
I got a fleur-de-lis. I got 4.
I think a dragon would eat a fleur-de-lis.
Just eat it.
Yeah,
Or burn
eat
it.
them all. But I've got to say, I do like the Australian flag too, the little kangaroo with its falchion and punch shield. His name's Punchy. That's so unoriginal. Come on, you come up Aussie, right? Give us some. Come back in that one.
All right, so we got the Welsh versus, I don't even know which team it is because I don't see the logo in front.
Want to say Poland?
Oh,
Is
that's
it red?
Lithuania.
No, Lithuania.
He's the one coming just for longsword. And the other list, we got.
There we go, USA wins it, list 1.
Great job, USA.
Greg, what do you think of that?
In
Well-
list number 1, Italy and Canada, female fighters, please report to the list. Italy and Canada, female fighters, please report to list number 1. South Africa and Poland, prepare.
So, Big Dave, you said, what do we think of the Americans just winning in list number 1? Don't ask me, let's ask the Americans, what do you think?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
There you go, that's what we're thinking about, that's what we're talking about. And Dave, let me just ask you, you said 2 minutes ago that we may be looking for a Scottish female fighter from the audience.
Well, that's correct. We have no female fighter in the Scottish team just now, and I don't know why, because we all know that Scottish women are a bit mental, so why can't we get some strapped in some armour?
Right, okay, that's a challenge you're going to set to me. I need to find a Scottish woman who's up for a Barney. If you are not a Scottish woman and you want to pretend you're a Scottish woman, you can. All you need to... Oh, I think we've got one. Look at that. Now, wait a minute, Dave. Are you Scottish?
Aye!
Aye! Dave, that'll do for me.
That'll
What's your
do.
name?
Report to that tent over there with a ridiculously oversized saltire.
Right.
I don't think you can miss it.
So, here's the sketch, folks. Ruth here is going to don the armour and she's going to take part in the fight. Can I ask everyone to big up and give a big cheer for Scotland's new recruit, Ruth. Ruth, get over to the saltire and make yourself known. Good luck. Say goodbye to your fingers. Dave, back to you, big man.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll take a wee bit of time to get you trained up first, honey, but we'll get you there. There we go in list 1. Italy and Canada.
You got this! Yeah, Julia!
Some furious fighting going on here. Lots of representing, come straight back in. Each fire gauging. And let's go well. Lots of pommel strike. Oh, big hits! Almost sending the fire into the left now. Oh, big hits coming from the South African fighter. Oh, and the South African fighter going for a takedown, but no go. No, we know have none of it. Oh, some fast blows here from Australia and Argentina in list 2. Oh, swing and a miss. And if you just joined us, this is the 1v1 tournaments of longsword. So this is for points. We're not going for grapple takedowns here. We're actually trying to see some sword skill, technique, and some points. Oh, big Argentina player. It's not easy picking up these guys, but we will give a good shot.
In list number 4, USA and England, please report to the list. USA and England, please report to list number 4. Thailand and France, prepare.
So, Big Dave, we'll keep...
Oh, send as many as you can. We need as many women as we can. And any fighter wants to join any of this fight, speak to the IMCF, or if you want to join Scotland immediately, just follow the giant blue and white flag.
By the way, here we have Italy against Canada in list number 1. Very exciting fight. Both very aggressive and fast. Italy getting points on the leg, Canada getting points on the head. That's usually how it works, right? When somebody hits you high, he's open low.
Very good. Greg, why don't you get close to the list here, on list 1, so you can actually have a good frontal throw of exactly what's going on, and shout what you see from there.
So hit to the head repeatedly, hit to the leg repeatedly.
Big hit, that looks sore. What was it like down there, Greg?
Do you know what? It's only when you get really close you understand how properly brutal this actually is.
There.
And do you know what, Dave?
In the end, after how many rounds did the Australian win his fight against Argentina? I think they've been there since, like, breakfast.
In list number 2, Luxembourg and Spain, male fighters, please report to the list. Luxembourg and Spain, male fighters, please report to list number 2.
So,
Scotland and Italy.
We're getting ready for a round 2 in this one. In list number 1. It's another one really hard to call because it was so close between Canada and Italy there. And in the 3 other list, we got marshals walking around. That's
So Greg, how exhausted do you think these fighters are right now? Remember, this armor weighs a lot.
Do you know, I think one of the things that really strikes you is that the armor is so heavy. You can understand why throughout the latter stages of the fight they get quite drained. But I think what's worth mentioning as well, Dave, the marshals do such an incredible job. They really, really do. And I think they deserve incredible credit because we're always focused on the fighters, but the marshals always do so well at keeping things under control.
I see we got a winner.
Who's going to be the winner? Italy or Canada? Canada! And we're back in list 4, where US is fighting UK. It's Tay Downsall versus, I don't know who's doing US this year.
Female fighters, please report to the list. South Africa
Oh, that's a really tactical fight there, I see. So I don't think it's the same fight as last time.
New Zealand and England, prepare.
Oh, nice combo there, nice move. I like Tate's style, really with the tip of the sword, barely moving, not wasting any energy on his shot.
Tayl's always been known to touch taps.
Oh God. All right, we're not gonna go there. We have a public live. Probably children in the crowd.
Oh, tip of a sword. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's it. All right. And we have a fight here. Oh, the Man of Stone versus Spain.
This will be a fast fight. Once again, Spanish fighters are so quick on these returns. Oh, big hits coming in there.
Wow, it's just so fast. Oh, dodged that one by like 2 centimeters. Luxembourg is doing very good, keeping his sword really forward so the other guy cannot jump in without being punished. But still, damn, he's fast. He's getting out of the way so fast.
That's a very fast fight. Oh, but he's slowly going in the corner.
He's getting him cornered. You don't want to get cornered.
Ooh,
by Laurent.
swing and a miss.
Nice shot.
Oh, did get
That was-
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice shot to the head there. That one was a clear hit.
Nice. That's some Very fast returns from both fighters here.
Fast and very technical. Oh, nice shot to the head. No retort on that one, just at the hilt.
I think Igor's magic stick saved him there.
Yep. The magic stick.
Don't tell him. It's just a stick.
Shh. People be quiet. It's not just a stick, it's a magic stick. Like Bjorn, you're a magic ad.
Very cautious fight going on.
And we're
here.
going back for the US
List one.
against, for God's sake, 4 lists, it's confusing me.
Yeah.
So list 1, we got Africa, South Africa, Poland. Ooh. And we're back also in list number 4 with England versus USA. I don't know if it's Krista fighting for South Africa. It looks like it. Tall like that, it looks like Krista.
A big Pembroke helmet.
Yep. Just pushing her away, proving that she's stronger and dominant there. Oh.
It does come at a cost as well.
Yep, she got a nasty little shot there by the Polish. Polish doing a great job of blocking her pommel shot and just taking her time, waiting for the referee to separate them. Great work by Poland. On the other side, again, oh, shot. Quick shot when we look at list number 4. Tate doing a schooling on techniques, I believe, there.
The English fighter really going for it here. But
I know that Tate is quite impressive when he fights. He's so fast, and he's so tall. A lanky fellow, he hits you from the other side of the bloody list. Have you noticed, for people that follow us years after years, the lists this year are quite smaller, advantaging the taller fighters to a certain extent, because at the same time, taller fighters tend to be, outside of a few exceptions, a bit bigger and slower, and will run out of breath a lot of time faster. So if you can make them run in circles, it works great.
that's it. And list
Oh,
2,
nice shot. List 2.
fast fight coming here between Luxembourg and Spain.
Oh, lock sword, back out. Spain studying, getting in, 2 shots, but I think that was the gauntlet. Oh, nice shot by Laurent, but answered again. I think that was the gauntlet again. Just studying each other, looking at the situation. Bam, shot. A lot of gauntlet shots, so those don't count. You're allowed to hit the hand, but it doesn't count for
Both
points.
fighters tuned to right at a distance here.
In list
I
number 4,
kinda understand why.
Thailand and
Oh, nice shot to the leg.
male fighters, please report to the list.
Spanish being
Thailand
just
and
that tad bit
France,
faster, I
male
believe.
fighters, please report to list
Oh,
number 4.
and we're back to list number 1
Canada
for
and
South Africa
Norway,
versus Poland.
prepare.
South Africa being more aggressive and more varied in her shot, but still trying to go for the pommel. Nice shot to the head, answer to the leg. Polish fighter being smaller, and I can see physically probably a bit weaker, is trying to play it more strategically against the South African. Again, positioned to put pressure on the head, trying to get pommels in by the South African. Didn't produce anything except.
Greg, how's it looking down there?
Do you know, it's looking incredible, it's looking busy, and it's good to hear Caitlin introduce the teams to their particular lists. Just to remind you once again, if you are on Facebook, please share with your friends and family the videos that we're sticking out, because we are giving you the opportunity to win a family pass for the International Medieval Combat Federation World Championships for Saturday and Sunday. And as the afternoon progresses, we'll get in amongst the audience and the crowd, find out what you're feeling and how you're enjoying your day. But the atmosphere is fantastic down here, Dave, and the commentary from the big window is fantastic as well. So keep it going, guys, and we'll be back here to talk to some folk in the audience shortly.
And then we had a winner for Spain.
Number 4, Canada and Norway, male fighters, please report to the list.
So
Canada and Norway, male fighters, please report to list number 4. South Africa and China, prepare. In list number 2, Scotland and Italy, male fighters, please report to the list. Scotland and Italy, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Poland and Argentina, prepare.
Dave, can I 2 seconds? We've got Ruth from the new recruit from Team Scotland here. Ruth, you're going to be fighting. Have you ever fought before?
Well, I have fought before, but that's mainly in the streets in Edinburgh after a good night out.
Oh! If ever there was a true Scotswoman, we got one here. Ruth, tell us, are you looking forward to being a new member of Team Scotland?
Well, I would have loved to, but I've been down in the camp, and unfortunately, there's no kit for me to wear because they weren't expecting a random female to turn up. There's a health and safety issue because I've done a bit of axe throwing, but I've never wielded a sword in anger before.
You sound like an exciting woman.
Life's been good. However, the good thing is that my son's just finding this out for the first time. If I take him down at 2:30, they'll let him try on some of the kit to see if he wants to get involved in the future. So that sounds good.
Proper interaction, Benoit and Dave right here in the stands. Back to you guys up in the commentary area.
All right.
In list number 1, New Zealand and England female fighters, please report to the list. New Zealand and England female fighters, please report to list number 1. Austria and Ukraine, prepare.
All right, so we're back. Sorry, people, we have a lot of announcements down there, so we missed a few announcements for the winners ourselves. So.
But we do have a magic Murray flag back.
Oh, yeah. So, in list number 4, we'll have Canada versus Norway. Another Viking invasion. In list number 2, we're getting Chris from Team Scotland versus
from
Glasgow. So, expect headbutts from against Italy. That's the only thing I know about Glasgow. I haven't been there yet, so it's headbutts.
Malchus.
And list number 1, we got England versus the colony of New Zealand. No, I should not say that. New Zealand. I'm part of the colony of Quebec, so I shouldn't talk.
Against the beast.
Against the beast. And the beast starts. Big hits to the head. She's just going to try to chop her like a tree.
Timber.
But then, the English is not having any of that. She's trying to chop her. Good defense by the beast. A beast of a defense.
Taking quite a beast in there.
How many jokes can we do with the word beast?
Awesome. Big hits. One high, little low.
And I'm sorry, but I'll go in list number 2 because it's Scotland, and we're in Scotland. So, the Italian is just going to chop him right now. Bang, bang, again. Poor Chris. Chris, headbutt him, do something.
This is Chris's first time out here. He won the last round. Let's see if he can repeat the action again. Cheer him on, folks!
Go for Scotland, people! I think we don't have that much Scottish people in that crowd, though.
No, I think all the Scottish people are not here today.
So, you're in Scotland? You're watching us? Come in.
Oh, big punch!
Oh! Series of it by the Italian, going in. Trying for a pummel in the gloves.
The punches don't give you points, but they do discombobulate you, so you're not quite sure where you're at, allowing your opponent to get some quick, nice strokes.
So another hit to the head. Oh, quick hit to the head. Italian's so quick. He whips those shots like there's no...
Very fast.
I've ever seen this. Oh, nice return on the shoulder. Great shot there. But answered. Oh, not even answered on that one. Oh, I did. Nice shot. Answered both sides. And a first round. I'm sad to say I'm pretty darn sure that round was the Italian one.
I'm not saying in.
And you can see here in list number 2, Chris, the Scottish fighter from Glasgow, is helped by none other than Ryan, the babyface assassin.
He prefers sledgehammer these days.
I don't care. He has a baby face and he hits hard.
Very, very hard. Probably the hardest hitter.
All right, number 4, list number 4, we're back with Canada versus Norway for round number 2. Studying each other, high sword. Nice little shot by the Canadian. Oh, I don't know if that... Oh, nice shot, answered.
Oh, lots of hits coming in there. Oh,
nice shot to the head. Oh!
There he goes! One of the disadvantages of fighting on sand, but it is also very good for dealing with rain. But then, remember, the crew of the gladiators of the old days, it was always sand, so...
It absorbs blood better.
It absorbs blood, yes, of course. Blood for the blood god.
The thing that's fun is that when you're a fighter and you fight in sand, you bring sand as a souvenir in your bag.
Yes. People will be taking Scottish sand home from Hilda and Rara for weeks and weeks to come.
Oh, they're just
one's good for the legs, one's good for the head.
Yeah.
Oh, just
There's no holding back. We're just trying to chop each other down. There's a strap broken on the Norwegian fighters. Going to check that. We're back in list number 2. With Italian just going crazy.
So fast here. Scottish fighter.
Chris trying to answer, just not as fast for the moment.
Knife returns. Oh, cheer him on, folks! His name's Chris. Come on, Chris!
And Chris, we hope your name is Chris, because we might I got your name. But you know, you got you and Zelda. All right.
Well, I said remembers his name after this.
And then list number 1.
Big there against the Beast.
The Beast. And the English fighter. I don't know who's fighting for England. Is it Sophie?
Rachel.
That's Rachel. Okay, Rachel's fighting for England. I love the captains.
With the lovely hair.
With her lovely hair.
I don't have lovely hair, I'm a skinhead.
I do have lovely hair.
He does. Look at it.
It's flowing in the wind. Anyway, back to the fight.
In list number 4,
So
South
who won
Africa
between Norway and
China,
Canada?
male fighters, please report to the
missed
list. South Africa and China, male fighters, please report to list number 4. England and Austria, prepare.
Just for fun, a little information. As you see, you might think the Canadian fighter is limping, but no, he has only one leg. He's working on a mechanical leg. I don't know how to say that in English. Have you seen how he fights? He's fast. He's is one of the most brave fighter out there because, I mean, it's insane.
Yeah,
I met him in Montreal, and the first time I saw him fight, I was like, what? I was surprised that he could do. I mean, it's just amazing. I have nothing else to say.
And here we have China.
For the first time in the IMCF, China is here. And we'll soon have, we have a third round in England versus New Zealand. Oh, there's a third round.
Third round for England, New Zealand.
Ooh, that's going to be a big fight.
You don't want that because you remember, even though you've just been fighting, you've got many, many more fights to come. Winner is
clearly Italy on that one.
Italy takes the win. Well done to Chris from Glasgow.
In list number 2, Poland and Argentina, male fighters, please report to the list. Poland and Argentina, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Australia and Germany, prepare.
In list number 2, we'll have Poland versus Argentina getting ready for the first round. And the third round just finished between England and the Beast. Oh, we got a winner. We got a decision in that fight between Rachel and the Beast. My God, Rachel got almost as lovely hair as I do. Great work. Almost. Just needed to flow. Come on, remove that ponytail, girl. Round number one, sorry, for Poland versus Argentina, and a winner between the Beast and Rachel. Dana for her real name, not the Beast. Not really nice when she's not fighting. England won that one. Wow, that was a long, hard fight.
And on list 2, we've got the Polish fighter against Argentina.
And in list number 4, we have China versus South Africa. And in list number 3, we have Scott fixing the list, or removing the list, actually.
In list number 1, Austria and Ukraine, female fighters, please report to the list.
All right, so Poland just punishing Argentina right there. Don't get close to me, I'll cut you in pieces. That's what he's saying.
Wow.
Oh, nice shot, nice shot.
Midsections.
Hit to the shoulder. Getting close, trying for a takedown.
Argentina fights like, nope, not happening, buddy.
Are the brother twin of Bjorn just stopped the fight. Martin and Bjorn has the most spectacular mustache of this tournament.
Without a doubt. It is a magic mustache. It has enough wax in it to make 2 candles.
Per side of the mustache, per person. They buy it by the kilo. I actually caught them online discussing the value of which wax or product is better for their mustache. And that's not even a joke.
So in a wee few seconds, we're going to go to Greg down on the list. I seem to have a wee bit of a lull here, so if you're ready, Greg, take it away.
Do you know what? Earlier we spoke to Ruth, and I think Ruth was under the impression that she was donning the armour and she was jumping in, she was having a barney. What I should have said, Ruth, is that you are more than welcome to join the association, train, and then hopefully maybe next year you can be travelling the world as a fighter. Just a couple of important announcements. Can I tell you that at midday, if you have wee ones with you, we have regal storytelling from Robert the Bruce and his queen wife down at the bottom area of the hill. So if you want to enjoy some regal storytelling at 12 midday, make your way down to the bottom of the hill where you can listen to wonderful tales from Robert the Bruce and his queen wife. Back to you, Dave and Benoit.
In list number 4, England and Austria, male fighters, please report to the list. England and Austria, male fighters, please report to list number 4. France and USA, prepare.
A bit of a lull again. And how's it going down there, Greg? What are you saying?
Say hello to some people in the audience. Here, obviously, another fellow Glaswegian. If you want to be a fighter and find out more, get over to the big Saltire. Yes.
In list number 2, Australia and Germany, male fighters, please report to list number 2. Spain and Sweden, prepare.
All right, here in list number 1, we got you. To the helmet, don't know if they count by Austria.
Right in the neck there.
Australian guy. German versus Australian on this one.
So now we have a very rare occurrence, people. We have the Germans and the Australians, both who have the best shout-outs. So why don't half of the crowd shout out, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie? And the other half of the crowd shout out, yeah, yeah, yeah!
Yeah, apparently it's slower in German.
I can do it faster. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger at some point. Yeah,
get to the list. took a big hit to a chopper. All right, that's going to be an interesting one. There are two big guys in there.
England and
Austria.
Austria are going out like the clappers. Oh, he's trying to put him in the ground like a tent peg. Back pommel strikes. Wow, these guys. Oh, big knee to the face.
That was actually legal because the guy was bent over 50 degree.
You bent over, you can take it.
Nice chat to the back. Here in list number, loss number 2.
Wow.
It's not much better. Two guys.
Chop. That's the chop in list 2.
There's an Aussie commentator got words for that, but I'm not going to say it here.
Oh, you two monsters are just slamming each other around the place. Oh.
And just now holding pummels to pummels, trying to get pummel in. Nothing's getting in. Australian stuck in a corner.
Who's going to have a bigger cheer? Yeah. Aussie. Oh, big hit sends him reeling back into the middle of the list.
That was quite a hit.
Oh, boom. And what a monster.
I don't know who won that one.
That was just a monster fest.
Oh, I got Big Dale in there, marshalling. I'm happy it's him. If you had a smaller marshal, he might just get, need to use his magic stick a lot.
But Dale's big enough, he can just wait in there and go, stop it, you guys. Go to your corners for a spank you.
I like the spanking part.
Dave, I'm joined by Bryce from Team Australia. Now we have a break. Australia, Bryce currently on the go in one of the lists. What do you think of the action you're seeing from your team?
Some pretty good chopping action from Chris in, I think list 2 it is. Looking good, 2 big units, smashing away.
Now, you're one of the favourites here along with England and Australia. How are things going for, England and the US? How are things going for Team Australia right now?
Going pretty well so far. Yesterday we had the 10v10, so we progressed through to the playoffs this afternoon, on Sunday, and then we got 5s this arvo.
5s this Savo, Australia doing well. Back to you, Benoit and Big Dave.
And that was a big win for Austria!
Yeah, defeating Tate, and that one was something else.
Yeah, I could not have called that. I was so close. These fighters are just absolutely epic.
List number 4, France and USA male fighters, please report to the list. France and USA male fighters, please report to list number 4.
Oh, that's a monster hug right there between the German and the Australian fighter.
Yeah, it's Godzilla versus, I don't know.
And there's Dale saying, "Here, you big German, get to your corner now."
It's a start.
Here we go, Monster Fest 2018.
Big hits, both sides. Austria.
Oh, just gone chops. Yes. We don't need defense, we have our faces.
Or legs in this case.
Not legs. Oh, just cut away. That's a bit of timber, ain't gonna go down easy, mate.
So we can hear the Australian being told to stay away from the wall.
I've got to say, I love the German flag bearer's hat.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. Well, it's funny. It's the Australian that got to stay away from the wall. I would say it was a German that wants to keep away from walls usually. That was too easy. And pummel to the face from the German. Oh, try for a knee, miss. Oh, hey, we're not commentating the same fight.
Hello,
We have France versus USA in list number 4, which is also very exciting. And the Monster Fest has done for us round number 2.
Oh, such fast fighter from the French.
And the Americans just as fast.
Yeah. Coming back so quick.
So if you lay down your sword for 2 seconds, it's out. And who's in list number 1? We got Austria versus. Is it France or is it?
No.
It's Ukraine. Sorry. You guys have exactly the same blue. So
big hits
because the sword got caught.
No answer!
No answer. Austria take the lead on this one.
There's no presence control here. Almost straight to the face and reeled to the ground.
And the defense of the amazing Ukrainian, that took so many days to get her because the bus broke down, they had all kind of transport problem. She barely slept for the last 2 days, barely ate. She slept last night in a tent, and now is fighting. And the Austrian just is doing a lot more damage. She got her upper hand and she knows it, so now she's taking a breather and choosing her shot. Ukrainian still going in. That was a bit of a neck shot, mind you. She looks dead tired, the Ukrainian girl.
We have a sing-off between you. Wow, I've never seen a monster pick up a normal. Oh!
We have real
that's how you end up with a broken back like me.
If you didn't have a broken back before that, now it's broken.
Say goodbye to your disc, we just show your bum.
So, we're waiting for a decision on list 2. And
if I was Dale, I'd be getting close by and just seeing what's going on. Oh, some intense conversation going on here.
Ooh, will they have to put back the helmet?
Who knows?
And we're just in this moment where very tense, where we want to know who wins.
Yeah. It's a pregnant moment as we wait with anticipation to see which of these beast men has come out as victor.
I gotta say, that was a really entertaining fight.
Is it Germany or Australia?
Is it yeah, or Aussie?
This is.
It should deduct a point for the name of the flag of the Australian one. I mean, Punchy.
Yeah, we need to get a better name. That's.
So, folk, if you have name proposition, just put it on our Facebook. Yeah, we'll evaluate them.
It's all Punchy.
Punchy.
If we're adamant about Punchy.
That sounds like a kid show.
Yeah, it's Punchy. The Punchy cake.
Okay, so can we get a decision? Because we're getting kind of bored here.
Yeah. Maybe Greg wants to get next to these monster men.
Yeah, Greg, can you go next to them and just make people see how big those men are?
Because these guys are beasts.
Do you know what? I think we'll get close to them. We'll try and get a word from some of the big guys because they are. I don't know if I'm brave enough to go close to them because they are that big.
You don't have to.
They might eat you.
Greg, by the way, how would you feel if we put you in armor by the end of the week?
Oh, I'll be up for that, as long as no one hits me. I don't mind standing with it on, but...
Yes, I promise, we'll put you in our beat in the middle list and no one will hit you.
Honest.
Look, I'm crossing my fingers, never. You're going to be fine.
As long as that's the arrangement, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are the big guys?
Oh, sorry, the Beast and the Australian are going for a third round.
What are the names, by the way?
You got Chris Fogwell, so Foggy.
Big Foggy, and who's he up against? And the German... I'm not going to need him.
Right, we're going to have round 4 here on list 1. Round 4 on list 1.
Benoit and Dave will leave the official commentary.
And on list 1, we're really good at it here again.
For Ukraine versus Austria, just going nuts at each other.
If you think you guys are tired from just watching this stuff, think about it. You've basically got a 2 stone of armour on your body, come right back into your face, and you're fighting like sand for 4 rounds at 4 minutes of Grudge Fest.
Talking about Grudge Fest, look at list number 2. No, they are. Now, the German is really chopping at that leg.
Oh, big head on the back of the head. We'd like to see that.
To that corner. But he took so many points on that leg. The Austrian has got to come back up. The German probably don't want them to come back up from that.
Meat grinder time, folk. Oh, we almost lost.
Beach fighting.
And the German's like, no.
It's not. She got those pictures.
USA, now fighters, please report. Spain.
In list number 1. The American in list number 1.
Please report to list number 2. Italy and Luxembourg, prepare.
So Benoit and Dave, one of the most
former champion defending her title, fighting against the American. Really precise shot in, and the American going for the punch by the bunch, moving slowly around, keeping on the outside. Hit 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, almost on. Which Peter actually got? I gave the first round.
Definitely gave it to you. How's that one?
I don't know why every time I see Laura, it's like, oh, your client don't speak much back then.
Like coiled snakes waiting to strike.
It's a beautiful technical fight in this number 2 people.
Oh, nice head stop there.
Pummel. Oh,
yes, oh, he's getting
punishing.
Oh, I thought the sword was broken there. Oh, look at the strikes coming in.
Yeah. And in list number 1, we got Lara and American going back at it. American really going by the store stuck, losing a lot of points there. Lara trying to get out, punch rhythm of the opponent, but it doesn't. Made enough point to come back from that sword cut. I know that moment when she was cut, she lost, I don't know how many points there.
A lot of points, but...
And how many were good? Because sometimes when we get excited, oh, it's an L. Be silly. I can hit as much as I want, and then you realize, damn, half of them were flat because I got too excited.
In list number 1, Australia and Sweden female fighters.
But that was an amazing fight. And list number 2.
Australia and Sweden female fighters, please report to list number 1.
All right. And a rear Sisgrid attacking the Australian in list number 1.
Oh, and miss.
Sisgrid really attacking.
Just really coming. Back hits on the head. Back hits. There's Joe.
All right, so, by the way, quick thing about list number 1 with Sisgrid fighting. Sisgrid last year was fighting for New Zealand, and she moved back to her homeland of Sweden. And we were already in
the chopper.
Luxembourg hitting behind the flag from our point of view. Luxembourg flag is blocking Laurent.
Thank you. Yes, move the flag.
Thank you.
We need a
dictionary as well. I don't know my swords part anyway. So end of round 2 in list 1. And
what do you think of what you've seen so far?
It's awesome.
Incredible. Where are you from?
Just Inverness.
Inverness.
Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes.
In list number 1, Canada and Quebec female fighters, please report to the list.
I mean, just having the edge, it seems, on this one. Oh, 2 shots unanswered. Laura just saying, yes, you got me. Just waiting. How much card? I'm sorry, but I have a favorite in that fight.
Canada.
And for good reasons. Too, every time he hits, because, well, then here nobody would understand.
Quicksilver round with Luxembourg and Italy.
And then a round on. I like when he just works like this because it's perfect to commentate.
Yeah.
So Italy trying to attack low, miss. Laura still waiting, sword eye.
Who's going to make the first shot?
Nice. Oh, nice. Laura's going for that little shot on the arm. To the lower body. Just.
One more. 2 very decisive hits.
He's protected, if you're protected at all. 2 shots to the head and a second round. And we're going to have an announcement in 2 rings, I believe. Winner is...
Italy!
Italy
What
won
an
that
amazing
one.
round that was, folks. Give it up!
And I know I'm going to get a lot of mad Canadian answering me on Facebook.
As soon as possible.
Canada and Germany, prepare. Canada and Germany, prepare.
You don't want to get hit by that big American freight train. I see. And like you say, just a couple of years ago, the Scottish...
Yeah. It's well...
And you see that across the board, not just in Scotland, the amount of teams that some guy, and now they're fielding full.
And as I've always said, ladies, if you're waiting for your knight in shining armour to rescue you, forget it. become your own knight in shining armour and rescue yourselves.
Black and green background with a white wolf in front. That's the symbol of the Yukon team, first German fighter. From Argentina and Chile, and
remember I told you about how we have to stop.
But it's violence without aggression. Very rarely will you see a fighter lose the head and actually get angry. Yes, not here this year, but Peter the Machine Postel is the smiliest fighter you'll ever meet. Worth noting that the Germans only came out with 9 fighters, and one of the Canadian fighters took a knee, so they were fighting them on an equal. So I'm seeing more German bodies on the field, but there's 3 Canadians in one corner taking on 3 Germans. And the German cheer goes up. And you see different surcoats on the field as well. Some countries, especially European ones, they have a medieval style of heraldry that they're
Often throughout Europe. But yeah, so you see with the top maple leaf coming down, just gives it a nice wee Canadian touch. A bit Asian audience, he's like, hey, check out my shiny, shiny, shiny bling. Cheer them on, people!
Canada versus Germany, round 1. Or sorry, round 2. We went German down as well, so I think it's still all even. Can be hard. I think this is still more or less all even. And most there's maybe one person of a difference on either side.
Sneaky Germans coming! Boom!
I pushed him into the rail though. Didn't manage to knock him to the ground.
And well done to Canada!
For taking the punishment. And a great performance as well. That fight went suddenly. There can be a cascade when you've suddenly got superior numbers. And here we go. He's always a very nimble fighter. Nice shot. Good chance. And around 1, giving advice to...
If you'd like to be Scotland's first female knight, do contact us. Wow, she's coming right in her heels there.
Great headshot from Chloe there, followed by another one.
Who loses by the Putin?
Terror. Start from France, we see throughout the fighting today.
Let's get behind these 2 fighters.
Making great use of the butt.
Who's more French?
Both trading blows at either end of the weapon, hacking at the